The Hazard Police Department has been out since last night doing emergency transportation for folks who need to get certain places.
We're helping out anybody that we can. If we have personnel available, we're trying to get them to their job and get them home in a safe way.
Kathy Lee is a nurse in the radiology department at Hazard ARH. She was called into work Friday morning to help perform 3 procedures.
I lived down the hill and I was afraid I couldn't get back up the hill, so I called the police for an escort.
Lee said if Hazard Police Department did not answer her call for help, she would have been left walking to work in the winter storm.
I want to thank them very much and let them know how much I really appreciate them for doing this.
Major James East says it is just a part of what they do, a job they enjoy.
Make sure that people stay safe and are able to get to emergency situations in a safe manner.
Now again, the Hazard Police Department is not doing transportations for just anybody. These are emergency transportations. In Perry County, Callie Rainey, WYMT Mountain News. The news never sleeps. He says folks are still out buying their newspapers, and we saw it for ourselves. Sometimes they even stop by with a thing or two for them. Stand outside for a few minutes.
It's pretty cold and snowing. It's pretty bad.
Your feet and hands begin to go numb. For some folks, like employees with Hazard Water Department, this roller coaster weather means more work. Whether it's 90 degrees and the sun is shining, or it's below freezing and it's snowing, these men and women are out here working to make sure your water leaks are fixed.
It's temperature breaks from when it gets cold and then heats back up real quick. It breaks all the way around the pipe. It's mostly on metal pipes here in town.
They told me dressing warm is an absolute must.
We've got coveralls and usually 2 or 3 pairs of clothes. And if we get in real bad situations, we take turns about in and out of the truck to stay warm.
Those extra clothes aren't just for layers.
We get wet out there in this weather, and we try to stay warm, but there ain't no way to stay warm. When you're wet, you just deal with it.
Water leaks can happen at any time, day or night.
Sometimes we work all night and all day. And go 2 or 3 days in a row like this.
We just do what we got to do and go on to the next one and get in the truck, stay warm for a little bit, get out and do it again.
So far, they say last year was worse in Perry County. Is this bad today?
No, this ain't bad today.
Callie Rainey, WYMT Mountain News.
And now they told us even with the accumulating snow expected in tomorrow's forecast, there will still be water leaks they'll have to fix.
Fire that started early Thursday morning in Breathitt County left one daughter searching for her father. Officials were called to the scene of a house fire around 5 a.m. on Big Branch South Fork Road in Jackson. Family members think the fire could have started near the chimney in the center of the house.
There's a report that there may have been an elderly man inside. Unfortunately, at this time, that individual has not been located.
When the fire department arrived, the home was fully engulfed by flames. Pamela Bush says her 90-year-old father, Troy niece, and sister were living there.
Actually talked to him and tried to get him out, and he ran towards the fire instead of away. I guess he was trying to put it out.
She says it's been tough recently. Her mother died about 1 month ago. Her parents were married 64 years. Members of the Jackson Fire Department continue to search through the rubble. In Breathitt County, Callie Rainey, WYMT Mountain News. When Noelle walked into this room, these shelves that were once completely full of boxes ready to be distributed to families have been completely cleared. Some gun shop owners say they hope the changes will be better for their businesses. Schools all across the United States host Veterans Day ceremonies, but there's one thing that stays the same. The message the teachers hope the students take home with them. Students in Leslie County schools do a minimum of 4 bus evacuations every year, and they do 1 before every extracurricular trip. Now, Combs says students are able to get out of these buses in less than 2 minutes, thanks to the help of these emergency exits. The polls have been open since 6 o'clock this morning, but that's not the only thing that seems to be the same all throughout eastern Kentucky.
For some reason, out and vote.
Polls are open until 6 o'clock this evening, so as long as you're in line by then, you can vote. Reporting in Perry and Knott counties, Callie Rainey, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, we finally have the snow. Good morning to you. I'm Mitchell Garrod.
And I'm Callie Rainey, and today is Wednesday, January 20th. And man, look at this snow compared to the last half hour. Conditions over in the Big Sandy, where we have WYMT's Alex Casper Peak live out in Prestonsburg. Alex, what's it looking like over there? Now, we dug deeper into Brock's history with the help of Eastern Kentucky court officials. In 2006, he faced charges in Harlan County for allegedly helping a minor buy alcohol. Officials charged him in a 2009 case for threatening a Harlan County jailer. Then, just in 2012, Tennessee authorities charged him with 2 counts of aggravated assault. Actions admitted by Cosby are not reflective of the school's commitment to supporting survivors of sexualized violence. Cosby has never been criminally charged and denies allegations he had sex with women incapacitated by drugs he allegedly provided. While officials in Harlan County are hoping a new agreement will provide hundreds of jobs over time for the area. Judge Executive Dan Mosley announced an agreement with EKSEP, which is designed to bring Teleworks USA to Harlan. Fletcher County Fiscal Court will meet on December 29th for the second reading of the ordinance. If it passes, then it would take effect January 1st. Well, investigators think an argument over a television led to a fire at the Rockcastle County Detention Center, but the jailer says he cannot figure out how some inmates were able to start a fire early Wednesday morning. 2 bills, one to legalize recreational marijuana and one to legalize medical marijuana, will be introduced this session. Miranda Combs reports. Johnson says carriers may not be able to reach all homes today, depending on the weather. If your mail is not delivered at its regular time, give the post office a call. Well, it is all hands on deck as the state prepares for this major winter storm. Well, inspiring Eastern Kentucky. This past November, Bill Gates and his wife Melinda made a surprise visit to the mountain. Pixar's The Good Dinosaur poses the question, what if dinosaurs like the Tyrannosaurus Rex never became extinct? CNET.com's Lexi Savates reports on how real-world data helped make the film's prehistoric landscapes look more realistic. The iconic blue gingham dress worn by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz sold for more than $1 million at an auction house Monday. The dress and the high-necked white blouse that went under it is one of only 2 Dorothy costumes in existence, according to Bonham's auction house. Well, Stephen Colbert returns to the Kennedy Center and U2 announces its new plans to play Paris. Suzanne Marquez has your eye on entertainment.